me $2 for a pack of a bunch of earplugs.
Sure is quiet now. I got to tune.
Just wait.
I got to tune really quick. Okay. Can everybody see us okay?
Yes.
Okay. Should we do, well, it's 7 o'clock. And we're here at McGonigel's Mucky Duck.
Yes.
Francis and EJ.
My favorite place to play.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is the number one
Yeah.
ground zero for.
Absolutely.
We both started off here, and
Yeah.
happy to be back.
I think our first tune is going to be. Our first tune is going to be a tune that we've been playing a very long time, but we haven't performed it in a long time. It's a Burns song called "The Carl's a Dicer," and the chorus goes. It goes, "Hi, Cathru, for we a muckle ado." But there's an English verse that you can sing along with us that goes, "We a stories to tell, and we a songs to sing, and we a pennies to spend, and we a pints to bring. I Cathru, for we a muckle ado. I Cathru, for we a muckle ado." So, then we'll play some tunes.
Yes.
And I hope my fingers work. 'Cause this whole playing one gig every 2 months is taking its toll.
Not normal. We're so happy all of y'all are here. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for being
yeah.
here, and thank you for everyone online for tuning in too. It just feels so good to get to
Yeah.
play some music.
Hang on. It has to be perfect. 'Cause just because I know our crowd is really discerning, that's why. Up with the cows a diced, and the lads a became, and the kennels a lago, and the lasses a leave, and I go through for we a muckle ado. I go through for we a muckle ado. We have stories to tell, and we have songs to sing, and we have pennies to spend, and we have pints to bring. I go through for we a muckle ado. I go through for we a muckle ado. We live all our days, and then it comes behind. Let them do their like and spin the gear they win. I go through for we a muckle ado. I go through for we a muckle ado. We have stories to tell, and we have songs to sing, and we have pennies to spend, and we have pints to bring. I go through for we a muckle ado. I go through for we a muckle ado. I go through for we a muckle ado. I go through for we a muckle ado.
to speak into the mic.
Oh, okay. So, I've been told I should speak into the mic a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, that Roz. Yeah. Hey, Roz. So before we go any further, I know for some of you it may not mean much, but today's a very special day for me. I've been waiting years for today. You know, today is the day that I finally got new kilt hose. Finally. Yeah. These, if I look happy, it's because I just got these kilt hose from my best friend Lisa, who knitted them like with 2 sticks and yarn, made these beautiful socks that I'm wearing. Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, today's a very special day for me, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just happy. I feel great. So let's play some tunes written by a great piper who was very underappreciated at first, but he's led a whole generation of pipers in his wake. His name was Gordon Duncan, and we're gonna play 3 Gordon Duncan tunes in my new kilt hose. Let me make sure I'm in tune. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Sláinte. Good health. Good health.
What do you want to do next?
Let's see. How about a song?
Okay.
How about Rantin' Rovin'?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
How about a Burns song?
Yeah. Do I remember Gary Coover here in his program Shepherd's Hay? That was a while back in Houston radio history, but it was a fantastic show. He was a really great host, and he introduced me to a ton of great music on his radio show. And around Burns supper time every year, he would have a Burns show, and I had my cassette tape player like ready for my favorite song, you know. Yeah.
You mean you're a cassette tape recorder?
Yeah. Yeah, and I recorded one of his Burns shows, and this song just took me by the throat and just never let go, and I've loved it ever since. Renton Rovin' Robin, it was the Battlefield Band version of it, and but it's a true story about Robert Burns when he was a tiny boy, like just barely 2 weeks old or so, and there was a massive storm, and his chimney collapsed, and so his mother had to bundle him up and race him through the storm to the next door neighbor's house, and he survived, lucky for all of us. And so this is a very loose telling of that story. And the Robert Burns way.
Was 25 days begun. Just then a blast of Jan war wind blew Hansel on Robin. Robin was a roving boy, rantin' rovin'. Robin was a roving boy, rantin' Robin.
Gossip keep getting his loof, course she will live, shall see the proof. The swally boy will be named Coof, I think we'll call him Robin. Robin was a roving boy, rantin' Robin. Robin was a roving boy, rantin' Robin.
Misfortunes great and small, but I a heart above them all. I'll be a credit to us all, we'll all be proud of Robin. Robin was a roving boy, rantin' Robin. Robin was a roving boy, rantin' Robin.
Sure is 3 times 3 makes 9, I swear my hill can score in a line. Swally boy will be unkind, we'll all be proud of Robin. Robin was a roving boy, rantin' 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 Robin. Rantin' Robin, rantin' Robin. Thank you. I think that when COVID is done and we can all just meet again freely, we need to like block out 12 hours and
have a giant cuddle party where we all just like put on a really good movie and we all just cuddle. So, sorry, I didn't. That's what you were gonna say already. I didn't mean to steal it from you.
No, these are compatible ideas because I was saying like have our Burns night and then have Scottish festival night and then have Irish music material and then like just do it all at once.
And then get some mattresses and just put them down on the floor and put on some Pink Floyd and dim the lights.
And we could have outfit changes like between celebrations.
That's a great idea.
And then get on the cuddles or whatever.
Yes.
High five.
High five. You're not supposed to touch or anything.
Oh, that's right.
How about the gavots?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Gavots? Great.
We didn't make a set list show. I used to play with Mike Snyder, and he would always say, "Boys, we don't have a show. We just look at y'all and see what y'all need." And that's kind of tonight. We're just having fun. So we'll do some French tunes now. From
Breton
Mucky.
tunes, yeah. If anybody is looking on the stream that's going off that camera, the Mucky Duck is doing a multi-camera, professionally produced stream, and I hope everybody knows, get on that stream right now because they've got a sound man here and everything, and we sound really good. And we're not gonna sound that good through that little phone right there. So get on the pro stream.
John's amazing.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
You make my bouzouki sound so nice.
Gavots. Hang on, let me tune one more time. Actually, that's a lot. It's gonna be the first of many times. One, two.
Thanks. Oh, I miss those tunes.
I remember, so last time I said something and a bunch of people reacted to it. So I'm gonna say it again. If you want to support the doctors and nurses who are helping keep people alive in the hospitals and keep people safe, you can go to McGonigels.com. Don't ask me how to spell it. Just go. It's right behind me. It's right behind me. And you can click on Feed the Front Line, and you can buy lunch for a nurse or a doctor if you want to. So we encourage people to do that. I didn't say it was a controversial thing I said last time. It was just a thing that I said last time that people reacted to by doing it, which was really nice of them. Yeah. See? Let's play a song. Yeah. Either that or Crossing the Sabine.
Ooh, let's do Crossing the Sabine and then a song. For people watching at home, we're supposed to stay distant here, but if you're watching at home, here's one. You can do a little waltzing too if you feel like it. It's,
people here.
Huh?
Okay, good.
It's one that I wrote about missing where you're from, which for both of us is right here. And so every time we cross over the Sabine, either direction, it's always kind of a big deal, either going or coming. So this tune is just about that, about missing where you're from and being in your favorite place in the whole world, which is right here.
That's right. Once you cross that Sabine, the Whataburger's right there.
Oh, man, yes. we rode down together last night, and it was like 10:44. And we wanted taquitos so bad. And, yes, so we had to go on to the next Whataburger. And it was the hardest half an hour of the trip.
That's right. And then we came into some little town, and Francis said, "This looks like a kind of place where a water." Yep, there it is, right there. They're like, for the Canadians watching at home, Whataburger's like the Tim Hortons of down here. There's just one. There's everywhere.
And it's the best.
Yeah. The donuts aren't as good. Coffee's about the same. Okay.
All right.
No more laughing.
Here's
Only
something
play.
sensitive. do the bird song.
This is one of the first songs that I got to play with Francis. It's really beautiful, and apparently Gillian Welch did it. Yeah, Gillian Welch. Gillian Welch. Gillian.
Yeah.
Gillian. So that's all I know about it. Francis is really good at coming up with arrangements of tunes, and especially little taglines and stuff like that. So we collaborate on stuff. She comes up with arrangements and taglines, and I do them. I used to be able to tell, when we were gonna stop. Like I used to be able to sort of, decide that. But recently, I'll look over and be like, okay. And she's like, no, one more.
You just
Compromise.
has to be organic.
Yeah.
This one is I don't know what it's officially called. We just call it the bird song because it's about birds. There's a red one and a black one and a blue one, and Nora one day said, "Where's the yellow one?" I'm like, huh. So we made a yellow one. And then she said, "Where's the purple one and where's the rainbow one?" I'm like, okay, that's good. So we did add a yellow one. So this is because of Nora, my little Nora, who's taller than me now.
Doesn't take much.
I got my tall boots on today.
Yeah, and you're standing on a box.
Shaking that morning chill. Oh, little red bird, open your mouth and say, I've been so lonesome, just about flown away. So long now I've been out in the rain and snow. Winter's come and gone now, little bird told me so. See me through. So long now I've been out in the rain and snow. Winter's come and gone now, little bird told me so. Come and gone. So long now I've been out in the rain and snow. Winter's come and gone now, little bird told me so. Oh, little yellow bird shining like the sun. Fly on home now, working day is done. Oh, little yellow bird, meet you by and by. Fly on home now, work until I die. So long now I've been out in the rain and snow. Winter's come and gone now, little bird told me so. So long now I've been out in the rain and snow. Winter's come and gone now.
Winter's come and gone now.
me so. Thank you.
You want to go church up?
Let's do it. No, let's do it. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Yes.
We're about to embark on a road trip, and when we were here last month, one month ago today, we told everybody what we're going to do is we're going to get in the car, we're going to go west, we're going to drive all the way to Washington, and we're going to get out in front of mountains and beautiful landscapes, set up the microphones and the camera and live stream stuff, and basically busk across the country. And what we're going to do now is very similar because we've recorded a new song that we're going to play tonight at some point later. And we're going to do a music video, a really, really great music video. Our friend David Quillen back in North Carolina is he's been to film school. He knows all about how to use a camera. And I have this really fancy camera that I thought was broken because every time I pointed it at something, the footage came out all messed up. So I was, anyway, so we get out of the car and he takes the camera and we get the footage back, and it's like the best thing I've ever seen amazing stuff. So we're going to take some more footage across the West and put it all together in a music video for a song. And we'll sing the song later. But we don't know exactly where we're going now because plans keep changing, and we don't know if we're
too good at being locked down either.
Yeah, that's kind of how the way we like
no
it.
Fun.
Yeah. So that's the fact is we absolutely tomorrow we're gonna go in the San Angelo direction, but we do not know where we are going after that. So I guess you can follow us on our live streams if you want. Get on our Patreon. A bunch of people are on that already, but you get little updates about stuff. In particular, the mixed version of the song, which we gave to them yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. And something else that's always fun is we issue each other tune challenges sometimes where we say within the day, within the hour, within this car ride, each of us has to come up with a new tune, and then we have to play it for each other. And of course, we're competitive, and so it has to be the best one.
Yep.
And so we're going to issue tune challenges along the way, and we should just not even play them for each other first, but just play them for everybody.
You should just play them for everybody.
Yeah.
Like a duel. Like an old West gunslinger duel.
Your Patreons get to go in.
That's a great idea. That's a good idea. Yeah. Some of the best tunes I've ever written were written when I was really mad at Francis for issuing a tune challenge when what I wanted to do was just stare into space for the next 2 hours. I wanted to stare into space, but she said a tune challenge. So, okay, fine. Show you. This next song has nothing to do with that. It's just a really pretty song.
Can we say it's for Paul?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, Paul Rendon, who's
Paul Rendon.
not in the building, but dear, dear, dear friend, and he loves this song, so this is for Paul.
Yeah. What time is it right now? 7:47. He might not be watching. He might be watching something else. I don't know. Not sure. There's bunches of things happening on the internet right now. Anyway, Paul, if you're watching, this is for you. Can I get the key? Do I do it on the key first? Okay.
Are you ready? churchyard. I so well know those paths neath the soft green sward. Friends slumber there that we want to regard. We will trace out their names in the old churchyard.
Mourn not for them, for their trials are o'er.
Why weep for those who will weep no more? For sweet is the sleep from cold and hard, and pillows lie deep in the old churchyard. I know that it's vain when friends depart to breathe kind words to a broken heart. And I know that the joy of life it is marred when we follow lost friends to the old churchyard. Were at rest neath yonder tree, why would you weep, my friends, for me? For I'm weary and worn, why would you retard the peace that I seek in the old churchyard? Why weep for me, for I'm anxious to go to that haven of rest where no tears ever flow. And I fear not to enter that dark, lonely tomb where our Savior has lain and conquered the gloom. I rest in the hope that one bright day sunshine will burst to these prisons of clay, and oh, Gabriel's trumpet and the voice of the Lord will wake up the dead in the old churchyard. I rest in the hope that one bright day sunshine will burst to these prisons of clay, and oh, Gabriel's trumpet and the voice of the Lord will wake up the dead in the old churchyard. Thank you. Do you want to do the catfish snake battle song?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to come up with a better name for that.
No, it's perfect. Keep it.
Francis will tell you the story in a minute. I think we ought to play something. I want to play something on the pipes.
Yes.
The pipes are getting cold. They're lonely back there. I'm going to play something on them. Let's play those McCrimmon tunes.
Oh, yeah,
How about
that's a
that?
good idea.
How about some reels? Some
Great.
nice dancing reels.
Yeah. Are you gonna do? You should do the air in front of it.
Okay, I'll do the air. This is a lot of times we have a drummer with us, and this is the tune where we figure out if the drummer is paying attention. It's often yes.
DJ represented the country or the continent? You represented North America on those tunes there.
Yeah, that's right. Really the USA, because I think there was another person. There was a person from Canada there, or one or two. Yeah, but I was there for the USA.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was okay. Oh, by the way, speaking of the USA, you know the current Grade 2 World Champion pipe band is still St. Thomas alumni. Yeah, because that's the Houston's pipe band, St. Thomas alumni. They got moved up into Grade 1, so this was going to be the first year that they competed in the Grade 1 contest, which is big because we've never had a Grade 1 pipe band from Houston. We've been trying to get into the Grade 1 for a long time. And so now they finally are, and they've had a whole year to practice, I guess. And so it's really going to be on next year, I bet, at the World Pipe Band Championships. And that's next August. So.
Are you going?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Assuming that we can still have festivals in August of next year. Hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
High five, put it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to play the bagpipes with a mask on. It's pretty much impossible.
Actually, I've
Yeah.
seen bands that have slits for their
Oh, yeah.
mouthpieces.
Yeah, so it just goes out it just spews out the, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the opportunity to play back in May, you know, when things were first starting to maybe open up a little bit, and people were so sick of it in May. So there was a gathering where a bunch of people were getting together, and I was supposed to play the pipes, and there were going to be 50 people in a room about this size, and I just said, nope, I'm not doing that. You know, on one hand, it's either I'm, basically a lawn sprinkler of it, like into the room, or I'm taking the breath of 50 people I don't know and compressing it into my lungs, which I don't think is a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. So I just played outside. It's fine. Nobody wants to hear the bagpipes inside anyway, except for here.
Come to my house.
Usually, half the time they won't even let you ever play the pipes inside some places. Yeah. You'll come to the door with your pipes, and you've got the director of the facility going, no. Just, yeah. Let's sing a song.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe we could do the night drive.
Let's do it. The night drive.
Yeah.
This is a set of tunes that Francis wrote, except for the tune in the middle.
Yeah, the first and third one are mine. About night driving, which we're fixing to do a whole lot of. And the second one is one that comes from the Isle of Lewis, and it's called Mary Gray. And we learned it from Alistair White, who's an awesome fiddle player. He's from the Isle of Lewis.
Francis started, everybody's learning new skills right now. So Francis has been learning to step dance for a couple years
It's been
now.
a few years now,
Yeah.
4 years, yeah.
It feels like it's been 4 years. It's really been 2 years. I won't let Francis step dance in the car when we're trying to go someplace. It's very oppressive. She won't let me play the pipes in the car either, even if I open the sunroof.
Just serenade the highway.
I know it.
My grandma once drove, when I went to school at HSPVA right down the road and had a brass quintet, and we were playing somewhere, and Grandma brought a van and took us to wherever we were playing, and we just figured we'd practice, and so we were driving down I-10 playing brass quintet music in the back of the van, the tuba, everything. It was
Aw,
so
great.
fun.
That's great.
I have to play Miss Pat later because my grandma was something.
Oh, that's something we have to do. Yeah.
She didn't care. She loved it. Thank you.
Wrote the farmer song.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we're going to play for you the song that we're going to make the video for. And the thing is, when you record something, a lot of times you can do things recording that you can't necessarily do live. And on the recording, I'm playing the pipes for a lot of this. But for today, I'm going to play the flute because there's also some flute stuff. So I have to pick one, basically.
We had made a promise that on this, or it's going to be a few things, the days of the album, I guess,
Yeah.
or no more. But we're going to put out about 5 or 6 things that we're excited about. And we had said that we're not going to worry about making it reproducible live. We're just going to have fun. And layer, 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 layer.
Yeah. So I decided to play, a couple of flutes and the pipes. And Frances, of course, is singing and playing bouzouki. And then she figured out some harmonies for me to sing. And then she figured out some more harmonies for her to sing. And then she figured out some more harmonies for her to sing. Because Frances is like that person from The Matrix, where they've got the screens of stuff going down and they know exactly what's happening. That's how Frances is with harmonies. She knows. You can sing any melody, and Frances just knows. She can just you just read it right there, all the possible harmonies for it.
Well, come from a family of harmony singers. My uncles and their friends, who were also my uncles, would always sing a cappella songs in the driveway and around Winnie, and so grew up listening to it.
Trying to think of what my family did.
Your mom caused a lot of people to be on the earth.
That's true.
Well, helped
Yeah.
them. She didn't cause it.
helped
She helped
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, she
Facilitated, yeah.
Yeah. In music, we say you produced it. she was like a producer.
A human producer.
Yeah.
I think we better just play.
Yeah. That'd be a good thing to call a music producer like a midwife, because that's what they're doing. They're not actually doing the thing.
true.
They're just going. That was great. That was great. Oh, that was great. That was great. Keep going. Do it again.
Breathe,
Come on.
breathe.
Let's maintain a positive attitude, everybody. I know this is hard right now. I've never been there or seen it. I'm just imagining that's what they do. Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble now. That's what a record producer does.
I never thought of it like
Yeah.
that, but you're right.
Yeah, except a record producer takes most of the money. That later it comes. No, they don't. They don't get that much. Okay, we're just gonna do the song. Another explanation that has nothing to do with the song. Okay.
Once was a farmer, and he sent his son into the mountains for his horse to graze. The boy fell asleep. When he awoke, his horse had gone. He came home alone, and all the neighbors said, what good luck will the farmer send? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? The very next day, the farmer sent his son into the mountains to try to find the runaway. He found his horse and 7 other wild ones. He brought them home, and all the neighbors said, what good luck, but the farmer said, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? The very next day, the farmer sent his son into the field to tame the wild horses there. The first one he tried threw him to the ground. He broke his arm, and all the neighbors said, what bad luck, but the farmer said, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? The very next day, there was a war declared. An army man came marching through the countryside. He was looking for men, but he couldn't take anyone. What a broken arm, and all the neighbors said, what good luck. But the farmer said, how do you know? 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 Thank you very much.
Well, we should do a couple more. We should do 2 more.
Okay.
2 more.
Yeah.
How about Wave the Ocean,
Okay.
and then a set of tunes, and then we'll say
Yay.
goodnight. Yeah, I know it's very sad. It's very sad. But you have other things to do. Yeah. We're also gonna play the next show because my friends in the band Clandestine couldn't make it. One of the clandestine people got bit by something, and then it got infected. The bite did, yeah. And then they put him on medication where you can't drive on this medication. So anyway, really sorry, Clandestine won't be at the next show, but we'll be here. So yeah.
We're going to do all different stuff
Yeah.
because we're just itching to play.
That's right. We've got a whole mess of tunes to play. So let's do Wave the Ocean, and then
Great, I'm already here.
yeah, all right, great. And then what's our closer gonna be?
Any ideas?
Yeah, if anybody has any requests,
Happy days for you.
that might be a good idea.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do that first?
Okay, let's do that
Do that
first.
first, and we'll close with Wave the Ocean, and I'll play the pipes on the last tune.
Yeah, that sounds
okay,
good.
Great.
So a few years ago, we were here in Houston doing a photo shoot. It was us two and Jay Ford and Wolf Loescher, and we tried a few spots, and they were all really cool. And then we went down to Buffalo Bayou, and we were setting up, and Jay was getting his camera stuff out, and he looked over, and he's like, "Huh, what's that?" We're like, "I don't know. It was so strange looking. It was this roiling brown churning of the water, and we couldn't tell what it was." So we went closer, and they realized it was this big fat water moccasin who was in this life and death epic battle, with a catfish, and the catfish was also massive, and it was an equal fight. They were both huge, and at first we were all staying far away, but then we realized they were not paying at all attention to us. They were locked in, and so we got closer, and they really didn't care. So we were just yes, but it was gruesome because it was so very real and real life and for real life and death. And eventually the snake won just because venom, but not because of strength, because that fish put up a fight.
You don't know that because they were still battling.
Well,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. I guess I filled in those blanks. Yeah.
The fish could have been lulling the snake into a false sense of security.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they've got those whiskers. Yeah. Well, when we finally left, the snake was backwards, which I don't even know how we did that, trying to backwards drag this catfish up this bank that was like that. Yeah, just huge muscles. This was a ripping snake. Yeah, and so I wrote this song that turned out to be kind of surf rock.
Happy-go-lucky surf rock tune.
Yeah. So if someone has a name, that would be cool because we just call it the Snake Fish Battle.
We really need to come up with a name.
Awesome name.
Battle of the Bayou.
Yeah, that could work too. So when I wrote it, I had in mind from the beginning that we would have hopefully Kendall play the accordion on this. So imagine Kendall playing accordion on it.
Yeah. While it's happening in real life. Down under a bridge.
And we're going to have this awesome drummer play on it, too, who I used to play on the Grand Ole Opry with Mike Snyder for 5 years. And this guy, Mark Beckett, is a fantastic, just awesome drummer. And so he's going to play the drums on it. I can't wait to hear what he does with it. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You can almost see the fight.
We're really grateful that everybody came
Oh,
to our show.
yeah.
It's really great having a show, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the waitresses can get to the tables.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And speaking of waitresses, we know that our waitress tonight just she lost her second job, or I don't know what happened, but so please treat her well tonight, and please go online to McGonigels.com and order food, and you can buy bottles of things because they've relaxed the liquor laws, and you can buy things to go, you know, champagne, you know, or Guinness, or all kinds of things, bottles of whiskey. And so we're Francis and EJ, and got one more song for you, and then we're gonna play the next show, which is in an hour. So we're gonna be here all night.
And to everyone watching online too, thank you so much for hanging
Thanks
out with
everybody
us.
online.
And thanks to Mary for watching the comments and everything. Thank you. All right.
Sorry.
I was making sure I was unmuted. Prettiest girl I ever saw, stood on the banks of the Arkansas. Her cheeks were red and her eyes were green, the prettiest thing that ever I've seen. Wave the ocean and wave the sea, wave that pretty girl back to me. Wave the ocean and wave the sand, wave the swing and wave again. Back to her swing. I courted her for a brilliant night. We strolled the lane with hearts so light. Before I asked her for her hand, the country called me to a foreign land. Wave the ocean and wave the sea, wave that pretty girl back to me. Wave the ocean and wave the sand, wave the swing and wave again. That turn and swing. Pretty girl back to me. Wave the ocean and wave the sand, wave the swing and wave again. Back turn and swing, and I'll go down to the silver strand where the waves come dropping in on the sand. I took this ring that was for my bride, and I'll throw it into the rolling tide. Wave the ocean and wave the sea, wave that pretty girl back to me. Wave the ocean and wave the sand, wave the swing and wave again. Wave the ocean and wave the sea, wave that pretty girl back to me. Wave the ocean and wave the sand, wave the swing and wave again. John for running sound. Thank
Thanks a
you
lot,
to the
John.
Duck for having us. Thank all of you. Thank everyone online.
Everybody. And we've done them for years, but they're just so happy, and I'm celebrating today because I got my new kilt